Hello everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Maggie, and this is Maggie Budgets and Plans, and this is Miss Nova, our cat star of the channel, guest star maybe, of the channel. And this channel is dedicated to my journey to pay down debt using the zero-based budget and the cash stuffing method. In today's video, we're going to go ahead and do a budget with me to plan for what to do for my December 22nd paycheck. If any of those things are interesting to you, go ahead and grab a cup of something warm to drink and join me right back here. Alrighty, everybody, and I did want to say thank you so much to my subscribers. I've been filming these videos and then releasing them a little bit at a time, and I'm honestly very behind in the releases just because work has been so busy, so I haven't had a chance before now to really see and recognize the subscribers, and I really appreciate you guys subscribing and leaving comments on the videos. If you have anything you want to say to me, please leave it in the comments down below. Any tips and tricks, advice, any of that stuff is super appreciated. Now for today's video, we're going to do the budget with me for my December 22nd paycheck from my full-time job. For those of you who are new to my channel, I have two jobs. I have a full-time job as a nail technician and a part-time job as a legal assistant. So yes, I have been working a lot of long hours at the salon to get everybody in for the holidays so that their nails are all done for Hanukkah and Christmas and solstice, all the fun December holidays. Yeah, I actually was looking at my pay stub for my upcoming paycheck today, and I've worked 95 hours on the clock, 95 hours. Yeah, so that's a bit crazy time, but that's all right. It means I've got a nice big paycheck to budget. The amount that we're going to be budgeting with like my income is going to be $1,685.97. That is much higher than my normal paycheck from the salon is generally around $1,200 to maybe $1,400 on the high end. So out of this paycheck, I've already gone ahead and written down all of the expenses that are going to come out of this paycheck. And I know which expenses I allocate to which paycheck because of my calendar and my planner. Let me go ahead and show that to you, just in case any of you guys are new and haven't seen it before. I do the paycheck budget by paycheck method of budgeting. So I have a calendar that lists all of my monthly expenses, and then I go through, and the first thing I do is I mark which expenses are going to come out of which paycheck. And I do that through color coding. So like, for example, for my payday for December 1st, that then covered these expenses, all of these ones with the teal. My December 8th paycheck covered everything with the mustard color. And then my December 22nd paycheck is going to cover all of these kind of periwinkle, as well as some things for my January calendar. And I'm not going to show you that, just so you can get an idea as to how I divide these things. So out of my December 22nd paycheck, this one coming up this Friday, I have my fee for an app I use called Acorn. That's the app that I use to automate my investment and retirement savings. So that comes out, as well as one of my contributions, my transfers to those accounts. It's $5 in each account every week. Then my vision insurance, my Apple Care policy for my iPad, my DoorDash Dash Pass subscription, which I'm thinking very hard about canceling, but I'm still weighing that. We'll see how many times I use it this next month. Then we've got my rent payment. I am single and I live alone, so that is my full rent payment for my 1-bedroom apartment. My utilities, which I guesstimate at $100, my gym membership, and then my Kindle Unlimited membership. And then these guys are out of order because I'd forgotten about them, but they are 3 Kindle ebooks that I pre-ordered for the end of the year. So let's go ahead and get started by bringing in the iPad calculator and taking a look at what this all totals up to. Let me get stuff reorganized here a little bit. Okay, so we've got $3 plus 10 plus 31 plus 4 plus 11 plus 10, 74, so $1,074 for my rent, plus 100, plus 39, plus 13, plus 6, plus 7, plus 7 equals, so our expenses that need to come out of this paycheck is going to be $1,305 even. So I round up all of these amounts so that I don't have to worry about adding and subtracting pennies. So if we're working with $1,685, we subtract our expenses of $1,305. That leaves us with 300. Oh, here's Miss Nova back to say hello again. Hi, baby girl. I need to write down on this paper. Can you go to your bed real quick? Yeah. Come here, baby girl. We'll see how many more times she jumps up on the table tonight. All right, so that leaves us with $380 to budget into envelopes, which I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't feel like a lot when I think about how much I've been working, but that's all right. All the bills are paid, and that's the most important part. So $380, let's go ahead. This is my cash planning worksheet. This is a different one than the one I've been using. The one I've been using didn't have enough columns for me, and there was a little bit of a jog where it didn't fully line up at the bottom that I didn't like, so I got a new one. So the amount that I've got to budget into my envelopes is $380. So how do I want to do this? Let's go ahead and start with food. Now, I have been spending so much money on food lately because I've been working so much. I haven't been cooking at home, which means I haven't been taking my lunch. I've been eating out a ton. So I'm kind of mixed feelings. Part of me wants to say, no, I need to make sure I'm eating at home, so I should budget a smaller amount. But at the same time, I keep going over it. I think it's better to budget for where you are, not where you want to be. And right now, I'm spending a lot of money on food. So let's go ahead and let's see if we can do $140 into food. I normally do $100 out of my big paychecks into food. But let's see what 140 would be. Let me get the calculator back out. I don't know why I put it away, like I'm not gonna use it. Okay. I'm hoping that with the Christmas season, I might get a gift card to Amazon or something that I can use to get a smaller calculator. Okay, so we've got 380 to work with, and then I'm gonna subtract 140, and that leaves us with 240. Gas always gets $40. That's $20 per week. Hey, baby girl. Hi. Yes, I still need to work on this worksheet, so I need you to go away, baby. Thank you. Okay, house Nova. Nova is gonna need food. I can probably just do a 20 for her wet food. Okay, so that's 180. Spending can get a 20 and house can get a 10. These are the normal amounts that I do outside of the food, extra money for food. So I did minus 20, minus 10. So that leaves us with $150 at play. Now, how do I want to do this? Let me look at this really quickly. I'm going to grab out our high priority sinking funds binder. And I want to double check how much money I have in this envelope. This is the waxing envelope because I've got my appointment coming up on the 7th of January. So I have 20, 40, 50, 65. I think that that's enough to cover that full appointment. Let's actually do this real quick. We're going to do a little extra math because I can't remember it right off the top of my head. So we were at 150. Let me grab my Post-it so I can keep track of where we were at. So we were at 150. So 20 plus 25 equals 45 plus 30% equals 58. Okay, so 60. So I do my waxing appointment. That's what I thought. I paid her 60 and I had $65, right? Baby girl. Oh, you're going to stay off camera this time? Okay. Let's double check this again really quickly. 20, 40, 50, 65. Okay, perfect. So I do have enough money in here to cover my next appointment. I just bought several, knocking things over now. I just bought several packages of edibles to help me sleep. Sorry, I know this is being very all over the place, but I'm trying to figure out what money I want to put. So weed and waxing do not need anything. That's what I've been trying to figure out, is what needs to go where. So let's go ahead and do 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Let's do it. I really need to pay into these high priority sinking funds. And I do want to be like, oh, but there's all these other things that I want to get. Hey, baby girl. Hi, you want to come sit in my lap and see if that'll make you calm so I can finish this video? Yeah? Nope. Okay. I do really want to get better at paying into these sinking funds, these high priority ones. I need to build those up. And part of me wants to just take the extra money and just put it into kind of fun spending category sinking funds. But I really need to pay into these. So let's go ahead and do $20 into car, $20 into emergency, $20 into medical, $20 into vet, and $20 into work. So that's 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So that leaves us with $50 to put into our low priority sinking funds. And I think I'm going to keep it really simple this week. I think we're going to do $20 into Bath and Body Works, because the semi-annual sale is coming up at the end of the month. So I want to have some cash on hand for that. I tend to buy candles there because it's the cheapest, and I'll buy several candles and then use them for, you know, basically the next 6 months. So I don't buy from Bath and Body Works that often, but I really try and take advantage of their sales when I can. But let's double check how much I have in here before I start. Okay, I have $30 in Bath and Body Works right now. So if I give it 20, that'll take it up to 50, which is plenty for the sale. And then, you know what, let's actually just, no, let's do $20. Let's just do it. If I have any money left over, I can always roll it over into another account, another category. So $20 in Bath and Body Works. And then let's do the final $30 into gifts. I have a feeling I will buy some more Christmas gifts between like now and Christmas. And so I want to give the gifts a little bit of extra money. Yeah, so that is going to be our sinking funds. It's a little boring, not very fun, not a lot of variety, but it gets all the important stuff taken care of. So food is going to get 140, which is going to be 7 20s. Gas is going to get 2 20s. House is going to get 110. Nova gets 120. Spending is, let's just do 120. Car is 120s for each of those. One there, 120, and 110. So I have 2 10s. So I need $20 worth of 10s. And then we've got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 20s. Which should add up to 360, but let's double check that really quickly. All right, so what, it was 18 times 20 equals 360. Perfect. All the math adds up. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Alrighty, guys. There we go. A nice, quick and easy budget with me video. Oh, before I forgot, I did in my last video mention possibly going ahead and unstuffing my my savings challenge binder at the end of this year, and then starting all the challenges fresh at the beginning of next year. Hi, baby girl. Yes. And I've decided I want to do that. I really like the idea of emptying out all these envelopes and then going ahead and starting fresh for the new year. I also have a bucket where I keep all of my change from my wallet from whenever I spend cash and end up with all of the coins left over. And that I will take to the bank as well, and be able to tell you guys exactly how much change I've gotten over the last few months. So that way I can start the new year with nothing in my savings challenge binder and nothing in my coin bucket. And we can just watch how that builds up and what it looks like as I save into those things over time. I'm still not 100% sure what I want to do with the cash from these. Part of me wants to just use the extra savings challenge money to go towards debt, to just get another jump start on my debt payments now that I've paid off my final sort of regular credit card, and I'm now working on paying down my medical line of credit through Care Credit. But at the same time, the other part of me really likes the idea of paying into some of these kind of more fun categories, or the emergency high priority sinking funds categories. I'm not going to have quite so juicy paychecks going forward. Everything's going to get a lot tighter in January, especially because it's the slow season at the salon. Things are slow for January and February. And so I like the idea of paying into some of these funds while I've got the extra money on hand. Yeah, so what do you guys think? Would you, Miss, excuse me. Okay, guys, I gotta wrap this up because I got a cat who wants to play. But anyways, what would you guys do? Would you take the savings challenge money and put it towards debt, put it into sinking funds? What would you guys go ahead and do with it? And let me know. Hey, Miss. Okay, I really need to go, you guys. Miss Nova is acting up. All right, I will see you guys next time. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye.